together to talk, and I think we're going to collectively come together to vote. I think it's going to change Jena and the world. This is the second coming of the revolution of the civil rights movement, and I'm proud to be one of the leaders of this movement. I give my heart and my soul to make sure that everything that Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and most importantly Harriet Tubman, who started it all, we're going to bring that back. We're living off of the comforts that they have done, and we're letting it, reaping the benefits, and we're letting it slip. And I'm geared to bring it back, and I hope everybody's on board. And I commend Al Sharpton for everything that he has done to keep it alive, and I'm a soldier in his army.
Hey, my sister, former New Orleans. How do you feel about the trip being made to Jena?
I just think everything looks wonderful. I've been watching this throughout the years, for many years. I'm not going to say how many, but watching boycotts and getting involved in boycotts and sit-ins and sitting in the back of the buses. And I think we've now made a change. It took a long time to come about. It is actually going to change, and I think that change is going to be throughout the country.
Do you think these experiences were similar today as yesterday from when you experienced these?
No, they weren't. I think these young people today, they didn't go through the things we went through, and they don't really understand it, so they went all out for it. They weren't as back in the day where you were more under control. You could only do because they would put the dogs out there in a minute, they would put the hose out. But today these young people are powerful, and I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being with them. They're going to make a change. I can see it. They've already started.
How did you like the college students express themselves?
I think that was great. That's who should be involved. These are our leaders. These are the future leaders. So, got to get involved, and I was just proud to see all those young people there.
Won't you state your name?
My name is Alicia Bullock. I'm from Philadelphia. How do I feel about the march in Jena? That's a tough question. Coming off of a very enlightening, emotional, and personally impacting experience, I'm going to sum this up as best I can. As a person who's from the North, who visits the South, and who thought I was cognizant of racial injustice, I was sadly mistaken, and I'm glad that I was enlightened and went on this trip to go to Jena to protest the injustice, the abuse of power, and the overall terrorism that those people, and particularly those young boys, have experienced. The people in that town have experienced terrorism for generations. I talked to people who live there who said that the incident regarding Michael Bell was one of several incidences that have been occurring for decades. I was not only moved by that, I was moved to act, and I was also moved to never to complain, and I was also moved to make sure that I don't allow this trip to become something that is of a feel-good nature, to make sure that I take at least one issue and try to address it in Jena. I think that overall it was positive, but it was a first step. I think it is a statement that we are a diverse people, we are a united people, and we do many things in many different ways. I hope that it will put to rest people who purport the false notion that black people are not blase, blase, blase. So we send a message to the world. I'm grateful to the brilliant and creative minds that I've come into contact with on this trip, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, my sister. P.a.P.
Going through the strange struggle that her husband went through, and that's sad. And that she went through. Oh, correct. That she went through. That's sad. I mean, because when they were talking and everything, you could see You can feel the sorrowness in them, the pain that was coming out. But you also can feel the joy of it being released. It's been in them so long because nobody heard their cry. That's why they were so overwhelmed for all of us to be down there. That was a movement alone for them just to see it. And just like I said about the grandmother Bell and everything, just to see how the times has turned, to see the expression of all those that was mistreating them, how the fear was in them by all of us. And I felt all that, everything. That's why I go back. I got a lot that I want to write down. I got a lot that I want to put together, everything. You know what I mean? And a lot that I want to spread this like a virus. So nobody can be ignorant to stuff like this and are trying to have closed ears and shutters on this and everything. It's just too overwhelming to know this people are still living like this in this day and time.
We pray at this time that the process, that there will not be any problem with this process, that indeed he will be released and be free. And we're just thankful for all those who've been working diligently with this case. And we know that there is a God because prayers have been answered. And we pray this morning that Michael Bell, as he's released, that he can be able to get on with his life. And we pray that we know the fight has not ended yet because anything can happen. We don't know what can happen, but we just pray at this time that he will be released. This is our prayer, and it's in your precious Son.
It's a little different in our areas. But it's a little different in our areas because we got... Exactly.
But what I'm saying, when you gotta start at home, period.
So we already started at home. That's why we are able to come down here and help these people. Because we already activists at home. But we deal with it every day. But they do it every day. But I'm telling you, we got lawyers and all that to sue them. I don't want a six-figure settlement. It ain't no rap about that. But that's why I'm able to go down here. It ain't never gonna stop though. When I'm telling you, you got to
standing up for it. Guess what? Eventually it'll hit the gun.
One second, don't say these people are our people. And that's how the white want to be divided by saying we calling these people, we calling them immigrants. That had me pulled out. I cursed out every one of them on that job. They look at immigrants. I said immigrants, citizens that vote just like you. They ain't no damn immigrants. I said these are my people. They ain't your people, but these are my people. But they want to divide us and have us conquered.
no, these are people. That's why I'm here.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is they gotta get equipped. Now if they're not gonna get equipped and they stay there, they got problems, man. And Michael Bell's mom, she knows. She said, look, I got to move my family out of here. Now some of them stand down there saying, look, I'm gonna stay here, I ain't running and all that. All your neighbors around you running and you gonna stay down here, and that's gonna be 100 of y'all down here. But what they want us to do, we can't keep coming down here. Either move out of here to where it's other black people, a number of y'all, because they don't even have voting power. You don't have voting power, you don't have no power. They can't even put a council person or a senator or a governor or nothing on board. You will always have white establishment running that community. Always. My mom came from down Georgia to this mess. You know what? When she was able to, she moved up here. Her brother, my whole family moved up here, and where other black people were in Philadelphia. She said, we can't do nothing down here. That's
why they don't want to move back, because they know what this is going on. That's why they came up here to get a better life and everything.
If you stay around,
that's why I understood. That's why I'm understanding why when I spoke to my mom last.